This week on Rugged Expeditions,
we got into camp here in Greenland, and two of the guys, Alain and Dan, have got two big bulls spotted up on the top of this mountain. What a musk ox is doing up on the top of a mountain, I have no idea. But we're gonna go up and check them out and see how good they are. These guys are both really avid hunters. This should be great watching them put the waylay on a musk ox.
the difference on this trip with hunting musk ox is that I've always been used to hunting them in the snow and the ice. On the Greenland hunt, you get to hunt them before it gets too cold. On Greenland, you've got this window of opportunity in the late summer where it's not icy and you can go out and hunt them on dry ground where you get to spot and stalk them.
This episode brought to you by the Pepe Family Jones Brothers Studios, museum quality taxidermy since 1908.
The island of Greenland is situated between the Arctic and Atlantic Oceans and serves as a self-governing Danish province. Greenland's land and waters support a wide variety of plant and animal species, including the prehistoric musk ox.
We got about an hour run. We're gonna run up this glacier river. Camps up around these mountains back here. No bugs. We're looking good. Greenland is the least densely populated country that there is. There's only 57,000 inhabitants that live on it, which, when you figure that the island's 80% covered in permanent glacier, no wonder there's only 57,000 people that live there. This land is amazing. This ice right here that we're standing on top of is over 40,000 years old, is what the scientists are saying. It's probably older than that. I don't know how you check it, but the one thing we have found about this ice is it makes excellent ice cubes for cocktails.
You know, Alain, in Greenland we have this tradition that when we are on the top of the ice, we have to make a toast.
Yeah?
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
It's an honor.
Yeah. Kashutach. Kashutach.
Situated to the east of the Canadian Arctic archipelago, Greenland has North America as its closest neighbor. However, politically and historically, it's associated with Europe, while nationally, it forms a part of Denmark. In the year 982, a rogue Viking named Eric the Red was banished from Iceland for 3 years for murder. During his exile, he set sail on uncharted waters looking for a new land to call home. He soon discovered the largest island on Earth, which is mostly covered in ice. Now, 1,029 years, 127 days, 9 hours and 26 minutes after Eric the Red discovered Greenland, Alain the Silver has returned to stake his claim on the island.
There's not many places where you can go on Earth where you get to hunt for dinosaurs. The musk ox has been around ever since the days of the woolly mammoth, so getting to be out here in this Greenland area and chase after these great creatures was really a blast. As soon as we arrived in camp, we started to unpack our goodies. When two of the guys that had already been there, great guys, they came by the tent and said, hey, we're going up the side of the mountain. We just spotted a couple of musk ox up there. If you guys want to go, let's go. So I grabbed my stuff, hustled up the mountain after them, and it was awesome first day to get right in close on some nice musk ox. Dan, are these things some kind of a subspecies, like a mountain musk ox or something?
I don't think so. I think it's the musk.
Then why the hell aren't they down there in the flats where they're supposed to be?
Good question.
Let's go get them. When these guys said they'd spotted a couple musk ox up on the side of the hill, I figured, okay, it's a rolling hill, it's no big deal. Well, that wasn't quite the case with these two, because they were way up the side of this mountain, and all of a sudden our musk ox hunt turned into a sheep hunt.
Rugged expedition. Rugged expedition. Rugged expedition. Rugged expedition. Rugged expedition. Rugged expedition.
We got into camp here in Greenland, and two of the guys, Hal and Dan, have got two big bulls spotted up on the top of this mountain. What a musk ox is doing up on the top of a mountain, I have no idea. But we're gonna go up and check them out and see how good they are. These guys are both really avid hunters. This should be great watching them put the waylay on a musk ox. Well, you saw how close we got to them. Two nice bulls, but still young. And the trick is you can see on their helmet that they have that boss. If they get, let's call it silver hair, it's not gray hair, is it? Silver. That if they have a lot of that showing, then they're probably younger, but the length was tremendous, huh? Those are nice bulls.
As it turned out, the musk ox we climbed up after just weren't big enough. But what a great way to get a feel for the area and get a lay for the land. The difference on this trip with hunting musk ox is that I've always been used to hunting them in the snow and the ice. To be honest with you, when you go in the ice and snow and you're riding in that snow machine, especially if you have to ride in the sled behind it, it's not that much fun. You're getting the crap pounded out of you, you're freezing. It's a tough hunt, but it's not really a fun hunt.
Hunting in the Arctic can be a forbidding proposition. But the natives of this area, the Inuits, have called this terrain their home for thousands of years. Many of their traditions are still practiced to this day, such as the construction of igloos. The musk ox is a prime commodity for the Inuits' way of life. From clothing to food, these animals provide the necessity for Inuits to prosper. A mature musk ox can weigh 700 plus pounds and sport a huge boss and sharp upsweeping horns. Most people believe musk ox are closely related to buffalo, when in fact they're more closely related to sheep. Amazingly, the musk ox species have withstood the test of time, having once roamed with the woolly mammoth. Shot placement on a musk ox can be difficult to determine. Their long guard hair can extend to 2 feet, so it's very deceiving where to place the shot. Ideally, the hunter should look to the musk ox's horns when level to its body and allow a path up its front leg where the two would meet. This will help determine a well-placed shot.
On the Greenland hunt, you get to hunt them before it gets too cold. On Greenland, you've got this window of opportunity in the late summer where it's not icy, and you can go out and hunt them on dry ground where you get to spot and stalk them. Dang it, both these bulls are young. They both got good length. And the one has really, really good length, but he's just not hard enough in his boss. But what a tremendous bull the way he drops down and flares out like that. It's so exciting to get close up to them like this, though. You rarely get the chance to get this close in on animals. I was at 31 yards. Could have shot him with a bow. Awesome. Hunting these musk ox bulls in Greenland, you're really fighting the window of opportunity that you have to get after them before everything freezes up. We've been seeing a lot of bulls, we've been able to be picky, but now we woke up this morning, we've got all this ice on the river. Mother Nature's telling us to get with the program because it's not gonna be long till this river's frozen completely solid, and we've still got to get back down to the town, buy a boat, or else spend a couple days hiking out of here. So I might not want to be the next big musk ox that we see.
Rugged expedition. Rugged expedition. Rugged expedition. Rugged expedition. Rugged expedition. Rugged expedition.
I'll tell you, this is sure different terrain than I thought Greenland was going to be. You can see these rocky cliffs and hills, scattered lakes throughout it. I was expecting rolling, you know, kind of tundra-like terrain, but man, what a difference. But the muskox are right here. We've seen them throughout all these rocky hills, and they're kind of like a mountain muskox. They're not your regular tundra muskox. But really nice terrain. Plus, what a treat getting to hunt muskox where it's not minus 30 and you're covered in snow and riding around a snow machine. This is all spot and stock. We get out here, we glass them, we look at them, climb over the hills, look for another one. But we're seeing a lot, so it's a good spot.
When you're sizing up muskox bulls, the trick is to find one that's an older bull that's got good solid bosses. You want those horns to come right together with just a little tiny bit of gap in the middle. You still want length on the horns coming up and around, but as you look for big old bulls, most of the time you're going to find them with worn down tips. A lot of them seem to be broken off for some reason, but every once in a while you find that magical one that's got the whole package.
We've got two big bulls in here. We've got one over here that's got a whole bunch of last year's hair still attached to him. Looks like a big lion. He's got huge bosses, but he's very, very old and worn off. And we've got another one over here to the right that's got a cow with him. And he doesn't have as much hair on his back, but he looks like he's got bigger horns. We just got to get a better look at him. These two are on the other side of the river, though. Of course they're on the other side of the river. I don't know if we're going to be able to cross it, but I guess it'll depend on how big his horns are. Oh, his horns are heavy too.
If we can make it down to the small river, we can hide.
Mm-hmm. Getting closer.
Yeah.
Rugged expedition. Rugged expedition. Rugged expedition. Rugged expedition. Rugged expedition. Rugged expedition.
Having found a herd of muskox in Greenland, Alan Smith and his guide Karsten Ling plan a stalk on the bull they've been after.
Our boy is off with the rest of the cows, so this will make it a little easier to sort it out, but we gotta get a lot closer. Let's go.
When we finally did find the bull we've been looking for, we had one little problem. He was on the other side of the river. Now, Karsten, being the Greenland guy he is and the Norseman, I mean, look at the guy, he looks like he's a Viking. Tough guy, right? Well, he said, no problem. The river's not that deep. We'll find a nice place where we can cross. So we decided to take the shot at the musk ox from right where we were on the left side of the bank.
Yeah, female's covering him. I think he's gonna try to mount that one again. Poor guy. You on him, Parker? There he goes. Come on, baby. Move to the left. Okay. There we go. He didn't go far from that one, did he?
Oh, it was straight to the heart.
Oh, what? Oh, he's down. What an awesome bull. These things are incredible. It's like hunting dinosaurs here in Greenland. Big, big bull. We had 3 options in this herd. There's a couple females that are obviously still in heat because all these bulls would come in on this one little pocket of females. We've been at it hard. We've looked at a lot of them. There's been all kinds of opportunities, but you know, you're trying to find that special bull. This is a special bull. Let's go see. Somewhere in here, we need to find a place to cross. And I see Karsten is taking his pants off, so I'm assuming that means that we're waiting. And that's W-A-D-I-N-G, not W-A-I-T-I-N-G. So,
Something tells me this is going to be cold. There's a glacier about a quarter mile from here that's feeding this stream. Last time I looked, glaciers are made of solid ice. So this is probably about 33¼ degrees. Hopefully it's only knee high. I'm just saying, for the obvious reason. Got my boots tied tight. Let's see what happens here. Snot.
wow, huh?
Yeah.
Look how heavy he is.
It's not difficult to smile when you see something like that.
Look at the bosses on him. Oh, this is what you like. All this mass when they carry their weight down like this, and it comes up here, and he's still got his tips. Well, the other bulls that we saw that were in the same herd, they were both worn off down like this. Maybe a year or two older than this one, but not as, you know, great tips like this, and all this beautiful boss. Look at this, just hard and all the way back into here. What an incredible trophy.
Always great to go to a new place, meet new friends, and hunt one of the most unique animals on Earth. After all, that's what going on a rugged expedition is all about.